Bullies. I am your host, the beard villain Johnny Malloy, Jerry, with my companion, my cohort, my friend.
I'm P to the A to the N to the C to the A to the K to the E. That's me! Pancakes, baby!
I am blown away. I am blown away. I am absolutely blown away.
What, that I was able to spell that?
That you were able to spell your name!
I knew it!
You know, this shows that the public education system is working.
I was just going to say it's just the pot, but oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess, yeah,
I've heard pot.
Stay in school, kids.
One of the clinical studies on pot shows it helps with alphabet recognition. Yeah.
It does, yeah.
So we smoke up little kids, right?
Indeed.
Yeah. we're here.
As we digress.
We're here. Episode 8 of the ASAP podcast, your source of pro wrestling and everything in between.
It's insane. This since we started the show, it's like we don't get just a few viewers. We don't get 50. We don't get 100 viewers. You know how many viewers we've had so far? Over 4,000 views since we started this podcast.
Per episode.
It's insane.
We're doing very well, and I'm very happy, and I don't know who any of you 5,000 people are, unless Cliff Rouse is just watching this shit on repeat.
Oh.
But, now that we dropped the Rouse bomb, episode 8 is a little different. It's a little different because it's always just been myself,
and me,
and Little Monster Binky, and our executive producer,
Boo Boo.
Boo Boo. But this time is very special because we are, for the first time ever,
this is exciting,
having a guest.
I cannot believe we're actually at that point in the show where we actually get to bring people in and enjoy a smoke, a drink, and good times, speaking about nothing but wrestling and everything else in between. I can't believe it. This is going to be great.
And we have a guest, and without further ado, we're going to have Little Binky. She's going to put her finger on the button. We have a Rey Mysterio style 2008 SmackDown entrance where he's going to pop up to a bunch of like fireworks and POD going booyaka, booyaka. Without further ado,
ladies and gentlemen,
our number 3 for tonight's episode, please welcome Mr. Harold O'Hart. Woo!
Well, I should have not done that. My back's definitely going out of my age.
Next time, don't jump so hard.
One jump out of a trapdoor and then that's it.
Right out of the trapdoor. Well, thank you guys. Thank you.
I thought we were going to get a sugar, honey, and iced tea.
I got to save that for later.
Sugar,
You can't
honey,
just shove that up
iced
right
tea.
there now. I'm going to ease into that. But, you know, thank you guys.
You're the first guest on our podcast.
Congratulations. Congratulations,
Listen,
sir.
I'm glad that you guys thought about me.
Well,
I'm so glad that in the...
Listen, Jerry thinks about you when he's in bed, when he's on the toilet.
On the toilet.
Lamp.
I give a shit while I take a shit.
Well, yeah, because he texts me. He's like, where's my graphic, Mr. O'Hart? Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Damn.
Thank God for COVID. You got a break, right?
It's funny. It's funny that you speak about graphics. You know, well, just really quick. I mean, you've been doing this for a good while now. You know, how long have you been doing this for?
If we all put it all together, probably 10 years.
10 years.
Decade,
You're
right?
You're like well established. Well established in all aspects of.
Well hated too, yeah.
For the good or the bad.
Well, now that
good
you're
or
on
the
this
bad.
podcast, now you're gonna be even more hated. So congratulations, welcome to the club.
Oh,
10 comes in the mail.
This shit's a heat magnet. No, but for the good or the bad, for the most part, people in the New York area, New Jersey area know you.
Correct.
Promoter.
Yes.
Oh, boo.
Promoter. Booker.
Yes.
Interviewer. Announcer. And even, occasionally, wrestler.
Yeah. Occasionally I strap them boots on and I get in the ring and get my ass handed to me.
Yeah. So you've really, you've taken in every area of wrestling almost. I mean, you haven't been a rat as far as I know, but everything else you've done.
As far as you know.
And that's what qualifies you
I know
for this
I've
podcast.
been a rat.
Yeah, you're the rat
I'm like that fat rat.
dragging the slice of pizza up the subway stairs. Yeah, I knew you were going there.
Damn. It's unfortunate that I couldn't finish the crust.
Well, you know the players, you know the game. 3 topics, 10 minutes apiece, chosen at random. None of us know except for the Little Monster Binky. But now, I believe it's time for the Weed Week! Today's weed is called Tropical Perp. It's...
Aloha.
God, I fucking hate you.
It's a tropical.
Away, away,
This is just as bad as when we started singing Purple Rain the other day.
You know
Start
what?
singing Pocahontas.
You know what? Your choir has convinced me to go sober. I'm giving up weed.
Wow.
Episode over.
That's all it took.
Just check out the Jim Cornette Experience.
Do we know
Goodbye.
any? All I'm going to ask is this. I know that we don't usually ask this question before we smoke our delicious marijuana greenery, but are there any positives to what we're smoking today?
Well, of course, it's Tropical Purple. 80% indica, 20% sativa, from the Hawaiian Kush and the Purple Kush. This is going to make us feel nice and hungry. This is going to make us feel nice and relaxed. This is definitely...
Munchie mania.
Definitely a Munchie Mania.
Oh.
Definitely a downer in the greenery. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because I, for one, have been swimming in my 4.2 billion all day.
This
and
is
I'm
all he
exhausted.
does, folks. He only does this podcast.
I only do podcasts.
He only makes money from this podcast. So thank you.
Yeah, and I use that money to
For
buy
his drugs.
Tropical Purple. And without further ado, the weed of the week.
Weed of the week.
Glad there's only one lighter between the three of you.
Oh, yeah, Captain Tom.
My $4.2 billion does not go towards lighters. That's a poor man's thing.
Apparently, yeah.
I only use Zippos.
Oh, wow. This makes me want to put on a coconut bikini top and just start a low high and all night long,
I gotta
baby.
find my Moana.
My nickname for you has always been Bikini Bottom.
Anyway, on that note...
Wait, we're not done. Not quite done yet. We have a very special single malt scotch.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Gotta
How
be
can I forget? How can I forget?
We've been slowly working our way through the Game of Thrones calendar, and today we have the House of Lannister Islay single malt scotch aged not 1, not 2, not 3. Booker T would be envious of the 9 years.
What? And
Single
that's a Game of Thrones label right there.
92 proof.
Wow.
This should be a lit episode. This should
Binky,
be.
you are not having a damn... Binky is
I'm not having a
absolutely
sip.
drunk off her ass already.
Yeah.
This
I
lady's
had
been partying
plenty-
all night long,
I
all
had
day.
Plenty of 99 bananas, so I'm not going to be drinking the Game of Thrones.
If you guys don't know what
You
99
got 99
bananas means,
but a bitch ain't one. Oh.
we have a lot of terminology on the show. Feeding tool, bumblefuck, Joey Ryan. But if you don't know what 99
We'll
bananas...
fill you in soon.
99 bananas means Nicole went to a zoo and serviced all of Harambe's siblings before this podcast. She is a monkey molester.
She totally built her own glory hole wall in the Bronx Zoo. Right in the
Bronx
monkey
Zoo.
cages.
If you open up Webster's dictionary and you look up the term spanking monkey, you see a picture of Nicole at the Bronx Zoo.
Spank that monkey!
Terrible.
You are...
This is our podcast.
We're out of control, folks.
Oh, sugar, honey, and iced tea.
Yeah. Of course, we get so carried up.
Can I drink this yet?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That we forget the shot. Here's to episode 8.
Episode 8, everybody!
Yeah.
Wait a second. If this is what took you guys so long to get me on here, or if you guys are on 8.
Because
it
we were
listen.
waiting for you to grow a pair of balls to fucking get your ass over here, you
That would be on
son of a-
episode 25 if you wanted to be honest.
I want to be completely
Wow.
honest how we got Harold Hart. First, Masada said no.
Okay.
Damn.
Then Necro Butcher said no.
Yeah.
Tony Khan, Vince McMahon weren't feeling it.
Okay.
Well, Vince McMahon almost.
So we asked about 65 people, and when Cliff Roush said no, we called Harold O'Hart's.
Yeah.
To Cliff Roush.
Cliff Roush.
I'm HIV positive.
That this is going to be a great show.
I am positive that this will be a good show.
All right,
All right,
guys.
you gotta
Are
pull your
Oh,
you
shit!
gotta pull your
That's
weight here.
really good.
Are you guys ready for
It-
topic
right?
number 1?
Oh my god.
Oh, that was smooth.
That's very smooth.
So
Oh, so smooth.
you could feel
Hashtag
all
that
the
bitch.
grief of the Stark family in this liquor.
Damn that red wedding.
All right,
Good
guys.
episode.
All right. Topic number 1.
Can you read?
Yes.
You straight?
Talk about the Firefly Funhouse match and the Boneyard match.
I'm glad that it is a pairing. Okay, now traditionally I start or you start or I talk most and cut you off.
I think we need to lay it to our special guest tonight.
Boo Boo, what do you think? Oh, Harold. Boneyard match, what do you think? Or Firefly Planet, whatever you want to start with.
All right. So I believe I even messaged you right after these matches happened. I absolutely enjoyed the Boneyard match. I felt like it was such great storytelling, especially since, Taker's very limited in what he can do now, and he's doing that whole Last Ride documentary.
And that's awesome. It's really, really cool.
It is, and you not being able to have fans, like, we've all been in that ring before.
And we can see that on the WWE Network, right?
For $9.99 a month.
$9.99!
You know where you can't see it?
On cable?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
I only have the Global Force Wrestling channel. There's nothing on it, but I'd still pay.
I have the Independent Wrestling TV app. But anyway, so as I was saying,
Drew Cordero, thanks you for your money.
Drew, give me some graphic work. So as I was saying, I love the Boneyard match, especially with the way the environment is and how we're not being able to live crowd not being there. It was great. I think everybody involved put all 110%. As for the Firefly match, I still don't understand it.
Well, you gotta remember, like...
Wow! Okay, I'm gonna let him talk, but I'm wowing at that, honestly. Not in a negative, in a positive, you'll see. So, this is topic 1.5, because we did an amazing topic, and then Harold, he just broke out what I would call a mound of cocaine, and he did all the coke, and he went fucking crazy and smashed my computer.
Listen, because there's no time like showtime.
Oh God! I don't even think he knows what a podcast is.
Wow!
Hold on, let me wipe my feet first, and maybe he might come up with an idea.
Everybody, make sure you
wipe your feet before you do a podcast.
Your feet. Make sure you wipe your feet.
With that said, boys and girls, there was a topic. It died. We may get back to it. Technical difficulties at episode 3.
That is the smartest I ever fucking said anything in my life.
But it took 8 episodes.
I swear to God, he on episode 8 he was actually pretty articulate, but it somehow got lost. So let's raise a glass. This single malt Scotch. 9 years to the one-time Pancake's worth of intelligence that nobody will ever hear.
Hallelujah!
Salute!
Salute! Love you, Mama!
With that said...
Let's do topic number 1.
1.5.
Alright, guys. Talk about wrestling gear. What is and what isn't wrestling gear.
Oh, I could give you so many things!
I feel like this is a good starter. This is a good topic 1. Binky, unlike episode 6 where you almost put us all in a depression coma, you have delivered importance, wrestling gear, what is and what isn't. Pancakes, take it away.
Okay, so if you want my opinion...
No one does.
Damn. If you are a professional wrestler, and you want to... Not only do you want to look good in the ring, but you want other people to look at you as an actual professional. Not some jackass.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Not some jackass.
No. I want people to look at me as some jackass. Continue.
Perfect. Not some jackass who is coming out of the yard. And you see them, and you can tell who they are. Not only can you see by the way that they wrestle, but the way that they look, the way that they dress. You can tell who is a true professional.
You can tell by the way they
present themselves in the ring and the way that they look. You have to have a certain respect for what you look like when you perform. Okay?
Says the man in a chef hat and kick pants.
Listen
with
to
a
me.
spatula.
Listen. Listen. Does it get older? Do people know me because of it? Yes! Okay? When you go ahead and you see a guy dressed up as a chef hat, and a chef costume, waving around a spatula, dancing around like a fatty, you're damn right you're gonna know who the hell he is. Who's that? Oh, that's Pancakes!
He's right. And that is the great. That's why it is what is wrestling gear and what isn't. Because what isn't wrestling gear for a lot of people is wrestling gear for Pancakes.
Let me tell you something. You know what my tights are? And I don't care. I'll let everybody know now. They are women's yoga pants.
What unfortunate woman did they make your tights for?
Did you go to Kohl's for those?
I went to Walmart, motherfucker!
And that's why the last pair had holes in them, right?
No! There's no holes in these!
Do you remember the time your nut popped out during a match?
Thank you!
Damn!
Thank you!
Damn!
That was the best.
I thought we were going to avoid that!
Pancakes?
Yeah!
Pancakes hits like a fucking black hole slam, and then the referee goes, 1, 2, your nuts are out. Your nuts.
Listen, I wanted everybody to know a little bit about me.
That
Just
was
a little, huh?
too much information.
No, but in all seriousness, going back to what we were talking about, I don't believe, in my opinion, if you go ahead and you wear things like, say, your name is Chaos Stevens. Let's just put it that way.
That's a horrible jobber name.
I don't fucking know.
Chaos
No,
Stevens.
they're not jobbers.
Zach Vengeance, continue.
Oh.
You have to go. He's such a fucked up individual.
What the fuck do I care, man? I built
Damn.
my own company. You can't stop me from wrestling.
Damn. Anyway. Baggy pleather pants. Baggy pleather shorts.
Dude, that was like the CZW standard of the 2005s.
I'm sorry. I can't stand. Like I'll be honest. When I first started out back in 2006,
BC?
I wore the pleather pants. For fucking Christ's sake, they were black pleather pants. Had my name going down, said Draven.
Oh, I thought it said asshole. Continue.
It could have been. It said Draven down the middle of both sides of my pants.
Ooh,
I wore black pleather. I wore black spandex. I dyed when I had hair. I dyed my hair
Wait,
black.
you had hair once?
Once!
Okay.
I dyed my hair black. My beard black. I had black eyeliner.
black?
And I was the 50,000 fucking Draven on the indie scene, which at my time, nobody was booking me. Okay? But that's the reason people look
How
at
long
me
ago-
as
how
like,
long
I'm
ago was
just,
that?
who is this guy? Like, why is he named Draven? Like, what is it? What is his gimmick?
How long ago was that?
Oh my god.
15 years?
I've been doing this for 15 years.
You know what? I think that brings to the point of, like, some things change and some things stay the same.
Exactly. You know? Dumbass. Such a dumbass. No, but you know what?
All right.
You brought up a good point, though.
I bring up good points all the time. That's why they call me the point maker.
Hey, hold on.
Harold, chime in.
All right, so let me get this straight. You were saying because you wear a Pancake chef that fits you, right? Well, I'm Harold Hart, so if I came out to the ring, which I have multiple times, in my dress pants and a shirt, and I wrestle, is that appropriate attire, or does it fit my gimmick?
Does it get you over? Do people know who you are when you wear that? Do people know who you are? When you walk out and you have that dress pants, dress shirt, your everything. Everything, your bow tie.
Strap on.
When you have that on,
Saturdays.
damn.
Strap on
Why wasn't
Saturday
I
night.
invited?
Strap on Saturday night. AEW, baby.
Damn. I want a part of that. Anyway. Does it get you over? Do people cheer your name? If you're a heel, do they boo you like crazy? If you are trying to make an impact for your character, what is that going to impact? What is that going to enhance in your career? What are the things, the main points of you wearing that you want people to know who you are about?
All right, so you bring a good point.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna bring it back to my
Pancake
chef,
is
to my
lit.
chef outfit.
He's lit off scotch.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I am outside of wrestling a professional
Piece
chef.
of shit. Ooh.
Damn. I am a professional chef. I've been doing it for 10 years. I live my gimmick. My gimmick is me. My gimmick is a crossover between what I consider what could be a Vader and to a Chris Farley.
And a RuPaul.
I love Chris Farley.
Chris Farley's the best. White Ninja, best movie ever.
You know, I agree. I often think, why Farley and why not Pancakes?
It's pretty much the same person because at that point in my life, I was living in a van down by the river. But nonetheless, I wear that chef costume. People hear from the dumpster behind IHOP, and I will give you full proof. I will put it on YouTube. There is cameras everywhere. That the crowd doesn't even need to know what my name was said at that point. People know who I am because when they hear from the dumpster behind IHOP, when they see me dressed up as a chef with the chef hat and the spatula, and you know that I'm coming, I can guarantee you they know who I am.
You're so drunk. It's the first topic. You're Mary Litmus, bro. You're gone.
He forgets that I've announced for him. Like, I know you're
I know!
weighing a scrumptious weight of something pounds, right? I get that.
I lost 100 pounds, actually.
Well,
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
you
look great, by the way.
And
you know what? You look good in hats.
You'll quickly find it. The question was what?
What is gear and what is not?
Okay. So, Pancakes right here. He wears a chef hat, a white chef's costume, white tights, and white kick pads. Mr. Harold of Hearts here has literally wrestled in what you would attend a wedding or a funeral in. And then the third guy, which is me, currently wrestles in jeans and a fucking tank top.
And nothing. You wear purple.
Not anymore. I'm done.
Oh, you're done with the purple now.
My friend Mark from Kansas.
You're done looking like a German plum.
I'm done with the color, and I'm based in reality.
You look like a giant.
And I will
player.
credit. I will credit my friend Mark, who told me, "Listen, man, you don't look comfortable. Why don't you just dress in what you're comfortable?" And I thought, if I was getting into a fight, if I had to, I don't know, beat the piss out of Head Rush.
Wait a minute! I have to change into my tights before I fight you.
Right?
Make sure you get your cane.
I'd show up in steel-toed boots. I'd show up in fucking jeans. And I'd show up in a fucking tank top so I can really lay those elbows in.
Would you lay an elbow or a spin kick first?
It depends.
Okay.
It really depends on the
depends
distance.
on where you are.
If it's head rush, it's a punch.
It's a punch, yeah. You're not gonna spin kick the liver because the liver's buried under 48 inches of fat. So, but I mean, come on. So what I wear is not wrestling gear.
I disagree, because it's a story. What we do in that ring is a story. We tell a story. So you're telling the story of Johnny Malloy. You're the Irish fighter, the guy who.
He's not Irish.
I'm a little Irish.
He's Irish. He's fucking drinking whiskey.
Very little.
You're the fighter of whatever company you come from, and you're the villain. Dude, it's like, do you have to wear a suit or a costume that makes people remember? No, you wear what the hell you want. It's your actions that define.
That's kind of how I feel. I feel like if I wanted to ruin someone's funeral, I just walk in jeans and a wife beater and start fucking shitting on their life.
Yeah, you're not invited to my mother's funeral.
Listen.
Anyway.
Listen. We're on episode 8, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but Mama's long gone, man. We need to move on.
Wow!
Do I need to go to my mom's house and hit her with a shovel just to make you feel better?
Wow!
Because I will. Beard villain, not beard hero.
Wow.
All right, 30 seconds. You want anything else?
You know what? Just because of that, I'm going to sleep with my mother's ashes tonight. You fucking asshole.
Wow, I hope you used lubrication. Listen, man, I'm not trying for a contract anymore. AEW signed Mr. Grimm. I'm way fucked at this point. Let's just do what we gotta do.
I'm beyond words right now.
I'm beyond wrestling.
Here's what I say.
I'm beyond life.
Unless it's part of your gimmick, at least get wrestling boots.
I'm Bed Bath and
That's
Beyond.
my opinion.
Is that why you wrestle in crotchless panties?
Get the fuck out of here.
Moving forward!
Topic number 1.
All right, let's get back. All right, topic number 2. The New York State Athletic Commission and the regulations of pro wrestling. New York State Athletic Commission and regulation of pro wrestling.
You're telling me of a pool of 50 topics, and the only time we've ever had another promoter on this show randomly our thoughts on the New York State Athletic Commission. Fuck! Shane's gonna be mad.
And this is why I don't run in New York City.
I'm thinking of going to Jersey myself.
Unfortunately,
Park, New Jersey,
I'm gonna be
has the best
honest. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm only gonna throw this one card into the mix tonight.
Oh god, I burned my eyebrow with that. Oh,
my head
hurts. Asshole.
My perfect eyebrows that women compliment all the time. Damn it.
Let me see.
No,
holy shit!
Fuck.
He singed his fucking eyebrow.
I look like Zach Vengeance
This
now.
guy looks ridiculous. You look. Oh my god. Really?
You know what? I'm retiring from wrestling. I'm done.
Did you break your neck again?
I broke my neck.
Anyway, I'm going to throw.
You didn't wipe your feet when you got in the ring.
I didn't wipe my feet.
Okay.
You guys got to make sure you wipe your feet.
What, Rey Mysterio?
Anyway.
God.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio. What a jobber. Wipe your feet.
Come on.
All right,
guy.
continue. Being the only guy
I don't
who
know
hasn't.
why he's retiring.
No.
The
Listen.
only guy who's never had to deal with the Athletic Commission is going to talk about the Athletic Commission.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
No. This is why I was saying. I'm going to throw this card in there.
No.
I'm going to go ahead. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to throw this card in there, and I'm going to say I'm stepping out of this subject.
Listen.
Because I don't have any experience with what the Athletic Commission entails. I don't know anything about it. I'm just a worker. So, because of the fact that we have a special guest here tonight, Mr. Harold O'Harts, who just so happened to have been able to have the privilege and the honor of...
The honor!
I'm throwing the honor in there right in your face.
Yeah,
that crazy goodness.
Yeah, right.
You're going to go ahead and you're going to have this discussion.
You have his 5
with
minutes.
Jerry.
Okay.
You have his 5 minutes.
You got my 5 minutes, brother.
We're going to have a discussion.
I just want to hear what you guys got to say about this.
This is like historic. We got to mark. Me and you have a discussion about booking my company, your company, our experience with the freaking athletic committee.
Can you do it without cutting a goddamn promo?
No, because this is a goddamn wrestling promotion. We are doing a wrestling promotion podcast, and that's what we do here.
This is crazy because, like, I've had a couple mentors in wrestling.
Holy shit. Yeah, you're my mentor.
True. I'm not going to deny that. But I've had a couple mentors, Earl Cooter and Shane Forge and John Kersey. And the one thing Shane would say to me was, don't fuck with the Athletic Commission. And right now, if they get bored and they listen to this podcast, I'm about to fuck with them because I promised our listeners that I would be honest. And I get 5K views on a podcast and I get 100 views on a match. So fuck it. I'm going to be honest. I love the tall guy from the Athletic Commission. I think his name is Bill.
He's a super nice guy.
Super nice to me at all the MMA events.
It's not Bill. George.
Sorry, George.
George is the best guy. I'll tell you right now, I've known George for a long, long time, even before wrestling. Okay, he was a good friend of an old friend's mom of mine, my old friend's mom, who just so happened to be like my second mother.
I like George.
You know, yeah, George is a nice guy. Always had my back when I was wrestling.
That's a large back?
No, I'm not gonna lie. There were a couple times where I had just came to just support, show some support or whatever to a friend of mine who was wrestling at a couple companies.
Don't believe you have friends?
I saw him. I know. I saw him. Said, "Hey, what's going on, George? How are you? Hey, you wrestling tonight? No, I wasn't booked. I'll be right back."
That makes
sense. Goes in there, gets me booked. I will always have respect for that man, George, from the Athletic Commission, from every ounce of my soul, life, and heart.
I now know why George talked to me on the night of World's Finest Wrestling, June 24th, about you.
Did he really?
Did he really? That's crazy. All right, here's a story we never
Holy
heard before.
sugar, honey, and iced tea.
What did I tell you? What should you have done?
Not book that show.
Hey, listen. Let's not talk about the time Johnny Malloy should have won the World's Finest Wrestling Championship against Rude Boy Riley in a peg match.
Damn.
But instead, George is great. George has been great to myself and Little Monster Binky.
He's been great.
We run into him on New Year's Eve at Madison Square Garden for the PFL shows. He's always nice, always
Super
takes the
nice
time,
guy.
has brought famous people over to us to meet us. Love George. With that said, fuck the New York State Athletic Commission.
And their new goddamn rules.
Fuck the $650 extra I have to pay that might close my company. Fuck
There's always Jersey.
Fuck, they're regulating a fixed, predetermined sport that you cannot bet on, that no one gets fucking hurt doing if they're doing it right. Fuck you for fucking making it so fucking expensive that no one can make fucking any money. Fuck you for closing VPW. Fuck you for fucking with Creative Pro. Fuck you for holding NYWC down. Fuck you for the shit you did with the girl-guy matches at World Warriors of Wrestling. Fuck all the money I've paid while Gino Caruso didn't pay anything. Fuck everyone but George. Fuck the practices. Stop regulating us. Let us run. We are predetermined. You didn't fucking charge Thanos to snap his fingers and get rid of everybody. Stop fucking charging me money. I could run every month if you weren't fucking me.
And I could help them.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was amazing!
No, that was not amazing. That was fucking amazing. Because he said fuck a lot.
It's the truth, and Earl Cooter taught me to use fucking everything. It's how you show you're serious. No, but like, fuck it, man. Like, we make enough money at SWA Wrestling that I could run every month, even every 2 weeks. But because...
Not with this graphic guy.
I'm paying you. Because New York State is getting 90% of the income through their stupid insurance rules and their stupid fucking cuts and everything else. It aggravates me. It pisses me off. You're governing a fake, predetermined sport. It's not a sport. It's entertainment. And I will say that just to save money.
Ladies and gentlemen, this program
is brought to you by promoters who are broke.
or failed in New York and went to Jersey. You know what? Like I hate to say it, man, but if you think about it, how much money we have to get to the door, and that's not even including the talent we have to bring in. And now they have to ram another $650.
because you know I charge a buttload of fucking cash.
I get it.
Just in food.
I get it.
Domino's is expensive, bitch.
Eats like 8 hot dogs and handshakes a show.
Listen,
Wow.
I agree with the fact that he eats handshakes. But, to be completely serious at the 8-minute mark, listen. The shows would cost $1,000-ish.
Yes.
And now the shows cost a couple thousand-ish. All the good you're doing of preventing the yard guys, you're also preventing NYWC and such legitimate companies from running more shows and putting more money in the wrestlers' pockets. This is not MMA. We're not starting at $5,000 a fight. We are literally fighting for fucking peanuts.
Literally $20.
We're fighting for our dream.
I mean, I don't want to be a dick, but like, it's like, I gotta go out there and I gotta fucking take a Canadian Destroyer off the second rope and kick out, to take a 450 to kick out at 2, just so Mr. Grimm can get an AEW contract. And I'm getting paid like $20, $20, a slap on the ass, a handshake, and some gratitude.
And a body bag.
But 15 years ago, I would have made $100. What's the difference? There's less wrestling fans now than there was then. What's the difference? It's the greedy ass palm of the New York State Athletic Commission, and not George, but the idiots who enforce the boxing regulations on us.
Well, so here's my thing. We're entertainers, right? We're entertainers. Do the New York City Athletic Committee call up to a movie that's being filmed in Central Park and they're going to have a whole bunch of punching, kicking? Well, I'm so sorry. I don't know if that's regulating chair that you're going to hit over their head.
Is Gotham charging for their stuntman?
Yeah.
Sorry. Hamilton the musical can't continue unless we get our cut because there's some physical in it.
I'll say this and I'll say it again. If my ass ever laced on them promoting boots, I will never run in New York. It's not because I don't love the New York fans. I don't love because I am from New York. It's because of the greedy ass fucking commission. Because you know what? Fuck them. I can go to Jersey and I can bring the same level of performance for people that actually care and want to help promotion.
And I could pick up right now, and you Harold, have been the person and vocal to this. I could pick up right now and run 4 shows in New Jersey from July. From July to September. I can run 4 shows. But what does that say about the people that came and supported SWA for the last 5 years? How can I abandon them? So I'll pay a little more and run a little less, but I could run so much more if they would stop babysitting us. Stop trying to regulate a fake fucking sport. Like, you motherfuckers won't pay for new teeth when Grim Reaper kicks me in the face, but you'll take our fucking money. Pancake can't make $100. He's got to make $20 because you have to get your cut. And
I'm sorry, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I feel by my performance and the way that I am right now, and the way I am with the fans right now, I deserve more than a $20 payday.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry.
You were.
And it's not the. And I'm sorry. I'm going to say this straight out. As a performer, I'm not going to blame the promoter for not being able to pay me that $100. Because if it wasn't for the athletic commission going ahead and raping his fucking wallet like it was nobody's fucking business, I could be making over $100 fucking a goddamn match. I could be going ahead and paying my fucking rent. But no, they gotta go ahead and rape the fucking wallet of the promoter, whether the promoter's an asshole or not. You work for him because you give him a shot. If he's able to give you, he gives. Like, I've worked for Jerry for so many years, and he's always taking care of me. If it's not money, it's always making sure I'm highlighted in some sort of way. He's always put me on a poster. He's always given me a good match. He's never fucking done me wrong. And I'm not licking this guy's asshole, but I'm just stating the fucking facts.
Yeah, you're not licking my asshole, but I'm about to come, baby.
Woo! And I'll tell you right now, there are guys out there who deserve even more money than me. Jack Gallo, Anthony Gangone, Smiley, those guys who are fucking working all those good
Johnny Malloy.
Johnny Malloy, sorry. Johnny fucking Malloy.
Hell, the one deserves one match.
You deserve a match one day. Anyway. Those are the guys that deserve a bigger payday than I would ever fucking need right now.
I'm not gonna
to be honest. I've been doing this a lot longer than a lot of people.
I am not gonna toot my own horn. I am not gonna toot SWA's horn too much. But I'll say this: listen, if I wasn't as a promoter squeezed so fucking hard, how do you draw 100 people and pay the $3,000 plus when it's $15 to $10 a ticket? How do you feasibly do that? You know, and it's like, we were the first person to pay Anthony Gangone. I was the first person to pay Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Right. I took every cent we had and invested it on the David Starrs, the JT Dunns, the Masadas, the Necro Butchers, the guys that truly deserved it. And we'd walk out making such a finite profit that it was barely worth doing again. And we'd do it again. And it was for the love of wrestling. It was for the love of our fixed, predetermined sport that should not be regulated by the New York State Athletic Commission. Regulate MMA. Stop charging amateur MMA $0 while you charged fixed professional wrestling $1 zillion.
It's just fucking bullshit.
Leo Rush, cannot get up from a table after Joey Janela power bombs him off a ladder.
I love that match.
Shut up.
Listen,
You're done.
if I'm gonna die
I was there for that match live.
if I'm gonna
Of
die
course you
on,
were.
if Johnny Malloy, the Beard Villain, are gonna die on any cross in wrestling and burn any bridge, I will be happy to
Leo
say,
Rush.
if you give me 100 chances, I will take Enzo Amore over Leo Rush every fucking day. Fuck Leo Rush.
All I'm gonna say is pretty much, in a way, I'm
We're at 15
putting
minutes.
a shame. I know, but you know what? This is a subject that, honestly, in my opinion, as a worker and just as much as a promoter, now that I hear that you both have your opinions and your experiences,
No one knows what we go through.
Not exactly. No one knows what you go through unless you've actually have done it yourself. But there's a difference between doing it yourself in a fucking garage and doing it yourself in front of a fucking live crowd of 300, 400 plus on the indie scene.
I like
The right
way.
fucking way. And I'm gonna be, and I know that we're going so fucking long on this, but all I'm gonna say is this: everybody but George in the athletic fucking commission, stop taking the money out of the guys' fucking pockets who are fucking working those goddamn matches and putting our fucking bodies on the line. My last fucking match, not my last match, but a few matches back, a few fucking months back, I think it was last year, I wrestled main event with Matt Stryker, Jack Gallo, and Joey Silver.
Which I all agree it should have been Johnny Malloy versus Matt Stryker. Continue.
Anyway,
No, it should have been John Malloy versus Jack Gallo.
I got my face
How has
busted
it never
open.
happened?
Thank you.
I got my face busted open. Mind you, this was at Full Faith Wrestling. Got my face busted open. I was knocked out for a good 2 minutes in the ring.
Jesus.
And then, you know what? I
can't say that.
decided, and you know what? I finished the fucking match. I got my ass kicked, but I got my freaking... I finished the fucking match.
And the Athletic Commission's regulations didn't help you one bit.
No.
They strangled a charity for extra money.
No,
and no one
exactly.
benefited.
Well, Jerry, I have a question. He's talking about injury. Was there an athletic commission? Did they head rush kick me in the neck purposely and nearly paralyzed me?
No.
Okay,
And there
thank
was
you.
an Athletic Commission when I blew up my knee and had to hop down 3 flights of stairs, and thank God Jimmy Jack Cash was there to fucking help me.
Yep.
Okay, so-
He like
The Athletic
carried you
Commission-
down the stairs.
He's there
what
when
do
it's...
they do?
They
Listen.
take money.
Besides that.
Listen, guys, we have to wrap it up. I'd like to think that my mentors...
And just remember, we do have a right to speak our mind. This is
And
America.
this may end up
okay?
coming back on me. I'm the only active of the three of us. I'm the active New York promoter.
No, I'm just saying.
It may
just
come
in
back
case
on
they
us.
want to listen in on
and
this and
I-
they want to say something.
I would like to think my mentors are fully erect and jerking it because I'm saying the things they can't say. But at the end of the day,
Bullshit.
listen, George, whoever, stop regulating us. We're not MMA. You're
It's not
gonna
even
make
George's fault. It's not
You're going to
even
make
his
a
hands are tied.
lot of money in 2021 off marijuana legalization, and you're making a fuckload off UFC. Stop regulating us. We will take care of our own.
Just leave us alone.
Let us do our thing. We're more
Leave
than
us alone.
equipped to do it.
Just leave us the fuck alone.
Are we good, guys?
Yep.
Yeah, we're good. Leave
Topic
us the fuck
2.
alone.
AJ Styles, you're dead and buried.
AJ Styles. What does that have to do with AJ Styles? What does that have to do with?
I don't know, but that was an intense... I fucking hate the New York.
All right, guys. Topic number 3. We're gonna end on a little bit of a lighter note than the last one.
Oh, yeah?
That was a very heated.
How much do you think Mouse weighs?
Nope. 10 pounds. No. All right. Topic 3. When Pancake stops choking.
Eat shit, Warlock.
Do you need a coconut for your tropical blend over there?
Is that a Jimmy... Wait,
No.
is that a Sabrina teenage... Did you reference Sabrina the Teenage Witch and then Jimmy Zanoka?
Indeed.
He would kill her. Continue.
You're all.
Slap that on a hashtag, motherfucker.
You're
Jimmy
all.
kills Sabrina. Hashtag. With his coconut.
All right, guys. All right. You guys are all the worst. And now here's topic 3. The importance of a finisher and any personal favorites that you have of a finisher.
Oh shit.
Would you allow me to start?
Go ahead,
Harold,
Mikey.
Pancakes, can I start?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to paraphrase one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. One of my favorite Canadian wrestlers, Lance Storm.
I thought you were going to say Pancakes, but carry on.
You're Canadian?
Somewhere.
Listen,
That's where maple syrup comes from,
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah.
You may be injecting maple syrup like it's heroin, but you're still not Canadian.
That's not true. Because if
Oh.
you impregnate a girl, she's a little bit of Italian
Fiddlesticks.
after that.
This is getting racist.
Finisher, guys.
gonna be doing a
Finishers.
lot of-
As Lance Storm said, Lance Storm basically felt a finisher was never important. By not having a finisher, you showed that a match could end at any time, any way. However, Lance himself will admit the prime success of his career came when he used the Canadian Maple Leaf, which was the single leg crab in WCW when he held the Cruiserweight and the US and the tag team titles, which were all renamed to be Canadian.
That's correct.
But he believed that finishers were non-essential. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely not. I'm going to tell you right now. Finishers are not only just as essential, but they are what define you as a character, as a gimmick of who you are. Okay? I was always taught back when I was in wrestling school,
Last week.
yeah, shut the fuck.
Back when you were a pancake batter,
Yes, back when I was.
Just batter, baby.
and I had to beat some sense into you.
Like eggs.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're making me hungry.
Your Austin 316 hat makes it more believable that you would beat him. I'm just saying.
Wow.
I mean,
That's
Pancakes
co-
is just wearing a velvet
And that's
thong.
coming from a
That's
guy
it.
who hasn't been in the ring in so many years, and I'll kick back and have a 40, and I'll still lay a stun on you, and that's the bottom line, because the heart said so.
The heart, baby, the heart, baby. It's all about the heart. All right, wait. We got
I have
8
no
minutes. Go,
What's
Pancakes.
going on right now?
Get
Listen,
back.
he stole some of my time.
Finishers, buddy. Finishers.
Okay.
Finishers and puppy
I
nose.
was always taught when I was in school,
You
when
were.
I was training, back in the way day.
Back when a sleeper hole was a finisher.
Back when there was no kid left behind, so that you had to be graduated. Okay.
Oh!
Oh.
Wow.
Imagine if
Wow.
Cliff Roush was at PWR.
Oh shit.
I'm
Yes.
positive.
So then Cliff Roush would be on AEW right now. Dark.
And they'd all have AIDS.
Roush versus Grimm.
We're having a
Ooh,
wonderful
pay-per-view.
night. Anyway,
Double or Nothing 3.
I
Roush
believe
versus
that a finisher, and the way I was taught that the finisher is not only the biggest part of your gimmick, but it's part of your arsenal. You need to build yourself an arsenal of maneuvers, an arsenal of things that you would do in front of a crowd, in front of the camera, that are going to define you as a character. Okay? Your arsenal could be it could be a thing of maybe it could be a whole four moves, special moves that you would do as a character.
Pokemon.
Okay? But they all have to be able to set yourself up for the next maneuver the right way. You need to set up your pattern. You're going to bring him down with a side slam. Boom! You get up.
What was the fucking question?
So
Finishers.
I'm doing a whole
yeah, but here's the thing though.
Importance
Then
of
you become
finishers.
predictable. That is why finishers are so annoying. Because you know John Cena's going to hit the shoulder. Then he's going to do the spin out powerbomb. Then he's going to say that you can't see me. Then he's going to pump his shoes and drop the FU. You know the match is over.
If you're 5 years old, that's what you want to
Okay,
see.
if you
True.
know Goldberg's going to hit a spear,
Yes.
then he's going to hit 2 Germans, rolling kick to the left, then he hits his jackhammer, you know the match is over.
And a 5-year-old wants to see that.
Yes.
And they're buying the shirt.
Let me
Yes!
be the opposite here. When I'm watching a Kenny Omega match, a lot of the time I'm just saying, can you just hit the fucking knee? Just hit the fucking knee. Let it be over. Hit the
Let it
fucking
be.
knee already. Come on, hit the
But-
fucking
yeah,
knee.
but when you see a match and crazy shit happens, you go, that should have been the end. That should have been the end. That should have been the end. But then they're their finish was a roll up.
Listen,
and you're like,
us
what the
promoters have to pay an extra $650. Let the fucking worker hit 1915 knees because the New York State Athletic Committee is raping me in the ass, so I better get 15 knees, 35 kickouts, so at least I get to enjoy my $650.
I really hope those knees are covered in kick pads.
What?
You would think so, but we already talked about gear.
What I would say, guys, ladies, gentlemen, boo, you piece of shit, shut the fuck up.
She's dead asleep.
Chad said a word. What I would say was, in the beginning, in the Barnum and Bailey circus days, in the Bruno Sammartino days, a finisher wasn't necessarily needed because every move in wrestling was treated as lethal. Nothing was passé. From the Irish whip from Irish Joe to the sleeper hold, nothing was bullshit. But now, so much shit has been established as bullshit that you have to have a, quote, finisher.
That you do better than everyone else.
That you hit it, you're Shawn Michaels. You hit that
That's
kick
the move
with
that you
more
know.
torque, more style, more force than anybody else because you are you.
Yep.
And I understand why it exists today.
And that's the move that would define you as who you are.
You know what? I agree with that because I know Johnny Malloy he does his finisher now, but the Malloy I know, there's only one finisher. Is when he wheels up that kick and he drops the heel on the back of your head and he lays you to sleep. You know,
The Malloy Show!
The Malloy Show.
I haven't used that in years.
That's old school, bro.
Yeah, I know, but that's what signified when I saw Malloy in a match. I was like, oh my god, it's going to come. He's snapping there. It's going to come the Malloy Show. No one's going to kick out of Malloy Show, so I agree with that.
But dude, I mean, not for nothing. Look at guys like Triple H.
I love that, man.
If you see a guy on the indie scene doing the pedigree, who do you think you're gonna think about when you see a guy doing the pedigree? Triple H.
Austin the Stunner,
Austin, the
Rock the
Stunner.
Rock Bottom, yeah.
It's all coming into a big circle because when you start something, people are gonna copy. When people think that they're making it their own, they really are not. Okay? It's all about what these moves are going to make you seem more attractive to the crowd.
But just like movies, everything gets repeated.
Correct. It's always recycled. Everything just keeps getting recycled. Look at Stone Cold Stunner, and then look at the Diamond Cutter. Look at
RKO
and the Diamond Cutter.
Okay.
All right, fair enough. Okay,
Stunner, Austin, Kevin Owens, Stunner. I get it, yeah.
Okay, so
love that,
Diamond
man.
Cutter versus RKO. Okay? Can you tell me if there's a difference?
Yeah,